All right, y'all, it is Monday, February the 3rd. This is getting sticky, but I'm loving the changing tides. So at what point are these people going to get tired of being just terrorized by their own God King? Or is that part of it? It's like the ultimate toxic relationship. This dude spent the weekend terrorizing his own people, mostly, again, because, again, his shit wasn't a surprise to us. It's a surprise to them. So he terrorizes them so that they don't pay attention like they read to what else is going on, which his first boyfriend and his team of 18 to 24-year-old interns with no clearances and no experience, no real authority to be there outside of what this, circus has put into place, and paying attention to exactly what they're doing. He picks a fight over tariffs that in the morning he's going to pause for 30 days because he got Mexico and Canada to agree to do things that they were already doing. And it's beautiful on Canada and Mexico's part because they're getting something for nothing, essentially. I mean, I want them to be petty and, we're over here like, please, somebody punish these folks. And I get it. There's a lot of people in the crosshairs. I understand, but see why I keep saying it's up to us? Like the fact that these people don't read. They have no idea that they were already doing these things and this wasn't a win. They're also going to forget that he did it. He started it. Like, oh my God, I can't. So yes, anyway, I want to continue talking about the slow wake up of people realizing that no, there are no adults in the room. We're getting little tiny drops here and there, right? We're getting someone stands up for this and someone stands up for that, but we're still not seeing massive movement. I know someone called a pause to any further committee, like votes on the committee nominations or whatever, until the USAID office thing is settled. And I mean, it's a start. It's interesting to me that they're more worried about that than the fact that there are these interns with no clearance digging through treasury payments and Social Security and now the Small Business Administration. Like, I feel like that should be more outraged. Like, yes, I understand that the other thing is important. I'm not discounting that. I'm just wondering why all of our information and our data and making sure our payments go through, like, that's of zero input. Like, no one's even concerned about that at all. Like, so on the Lulu side, I could sit here and go, is it like real files in there? Like, why do none of these people care that it's their information too. It's all the federal employees and they don't give two shits, huh? Are they real files? Oh my God. Like, I don't know anymore. So I have to act and plan and speak as though it is just us. Cause I mean, I don't know. I would not be surprised, but we can't count on that. Okay. And anything telling you to kind of just chill out and wait. I'm starting to see the articles, different methods of complacency and compliance is coming out. You've got the folks who are like, it's not sustainable, so it's going to blow out. So don't worry. They're not going to be able to do the crazier things. It's not going to get through. Okay, anything that comes along with don't worry or just, chill out or comply is a no. Okay, that's what they need. That's the one thing they need is for everyone to comply. If you saw, the protests were peaceful, but this is day 2. And so day 2, Blue Bacon is showing up with tear gas and all that to dissipate the groups. And this is the time when I need to remind y'all that we outnumber all these folks. And these protests need to continue going and growing. They need to get bigger. There were like a couple thousand, I think, over the weekend. Cool. It needs to be it needs to be swarm. And while I don't want folks going out there seeking the violence, I do want people to be prepared. This is why I keep saying we need folks with more tactical experience than someone like me that are available as resources for this sort of thing, because it is going to reach a point where they send bacons of all colors out to try to keep the people from showing their displeasure. They don't like it when people show their displeasure with the horrible things they're doing. It's not funny. If you've been in an abusive relationship, it's probably giving you all kinds of ick because it's very much like that. It's very, I'm going to harm you like this, and then we're going to the party, and you're going to smile and tell everyone that everything is fine, and you're so happy, and you're like, oh, someone save me. Like, oh my goodness. We're being held hostage by the people who are into this. Oh, the idea that, like, the very same people who told us that the talk was the thing that was going to take all our data, we had to be so afraid of it. This is the thing that all of Congress stood up and united and said, we agree. We agree on this. And I'm not saying that this place doesn't have its concerns. Don't forget, it's been secret Red Hat, and it's been involved in other things in other places. So don't get me wrong there. However, it's just interesting to me that a literal agent of you know where, of Russia, China, Iran, like first boyfriend, okay. And I just don't like saying their names, guys. Like that at that point, it's not code. I just don't like saying their names. They don't deserve their names out of my mouth. So I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't even feel natural anymore. When I have to say their actual name, I'm like, ugh, blah, blah. So, shit. Now I got to go back. Hold on. What did I say? Okay. I got it. I had to go back and check. So this dude is wrapped up with all of those places. Okay, China is one of them. And this dude has like our information, not our online click habits and what videos we're watching, but all of our sensitive information that he plans on giving to everybody and anybody. And like, no one seems to care about that. That one's fine. That one's fine. Like that is, again, it's sticking in my head. Like, all right, look, I'm missing something. And I would love to be wrong about there being some kind of little surprise still in the cooking here that's from within. I don't know. I don't have faith in that. I feel like the people that are on the inside willing to fight back need our help on the outside. And I feel like we can't go wrong calculating as though that's the way to go. Because if we are wrong and there's something else, then we were the backup. And I'm fine with that. But if there's nothing else, then we're not still sitting around going, what's going on with the 3-letter agencies, you guys? How come the agencies that are run by the people pulling the coup aren't stepping in? Like, oh my gosh, how come some of the criminals aren't saving us from this? Like, oh, okay, look. I don't know the answers for things yet as to why Team Blue is so quiet about shit. Like, I keep bouncing back and forth between being really pissed and being like, there has to be, like, why? It doesn't make sense. There's nothing in it for them. They have to know that this is, like, this is ending for them. So, I guess that part is going to be revealed at some point in the future, right? Some point we'll figure out what was going on. But we can't worry about that right now. Right now, okay, we can be grateful that the whole stunt with the tariffs, although now he's talking about he's going to tariff the EU now. So that's his next thing. And I'm sure he's going to announce that they agreed to something that they're already fucking doing. Just so he can make it look like he's doing positive things while his boyfriend is literally just digging through everything we've got. And no one's saying shit. So... like I keep saying, removal, physical removal. I know some folks are like, yeah, impeachment's good enough. I don't think so. I don't trust the whole, like, then we have the risk of the bants in the pants or what else it might be. I want to flush it. I want to do over. I want every junk drawer out. I want all the stuff put back in place and like, so yeah, with the pressure, the protest, the however you can, whether it's just support, whether it's just boycotting certain brands, things out of red states. I mean, whatever one can do, everything helps. Economic crunch helps, but people out there and enough to outnumber them because they are going to start showing up. We have to outnumber them so that it doesn't fucking matter that they show up. You understand? It has to be physical. It has to be. And then if someone swoops in, cool. But until then, we got to plan on it being physical.